Food Fights, and in this video, you and I are going to be trying these two brands of canned pasta. On the left, weighing in at 15 ounces, is Chef Boyardee Beefaroni. And on the right, also weighing in at 15 ounces, is Kroger's Macaroni and Beef. I think most of you know just how much I like canned pasta, and this may be an exception. I was never really a huge fan of beefaroni, but it's been a long time, and you never know, things may have changed. And as for the Kroger's Macaroni and Beef, I've never had this, so maybe this could really turn out to be pretty good. So yes, we're going to find out which one of these two tastes the best, but also we want to find out which one of these two are the better value. And I think we know that the Kroger's most likely is the better value. So for the Chef Boyardee Beefaroni, I paid 88 cents for this can, and that works out to 5.8 cents an ounce. For the Kroger Macaroni and Beef, I paid 69 cents for this can, and that works out to 4.6 cents an ounce. So yes, the better value is the Kroger Macaroni and Beef. But as always, it's only a better value if this stuff tastes good, and that's what we're here to find out. But for all I know, these both came off the same macaroni assembly line. You never do know, because I don't think Kroger's has their own food factory, so somebody's got to make this stuff, and that very well could be, I think, ConAgra's the one who makes Chef Boyardee products. So let's look at the ingredients and see if there is any difference between these two at all. So let's start with the Chef Boyardee. And there we go. Main ingredient, tomatoes, and then the pasta, and then all the other good stuff. So let's look at the Kroger brand of macaroni and beef and see what's in this. And really looks like about the same type of stuff. So I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary here. So yes, I'm looking forward to this, and I am curious to see how these are going to taste compared to each other. But first, let's find out what these things look like. So let's start with Chef Boyardee, and it has the nice convenient pull top lid on there. So let's rip this open and see what that looks like. And that looks very, very soupy. It smells good. I can smell it really good, but look at that. That's very soupy. So yeah, I'm not really too thrilled about that. That does not look good. All right, so let's crack open the can of the Kroger Macaroni and Beef and see what we have here. And as for this one, of course, we have antiquated technology, so we have to use the old can opener doohickey thing. And what I can see peeking out right now seems to look a lot better to me. And that doesn't seem soupy, at least not all that soupy at all. It looks very meaty inside there, and it actually looks like it has some substance to it compared to the old Chef Boyardee. Huge difference. So maybe you do like your pasta kind of soupy. I know some people do, but I like my pasta with more of a thicker, heartier sauce. And so far, right now, the Kroger's is looking better. So let's do something a little different. Let's kind of stir this up and see what we're getting into. See? Yeah, that looks very funky. It looks very, I can see the specks of grease in there, which when this is heated up, that is going to be just fine. I see nice chunks of beef. That looks good, but it really doesn't look all that appetizing. So I think we're going to have to heat this up and see if anything changes. So let's have a look at the Kroger and see how this looks in the can. And the Kroger definitely looks a whole lot better. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this Kroger's. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to heat both of these up, and then we're going to try them the right way. Wow, check that out. Look at these. Which one of these looks the best? I think we know. Well, it depends on what you like. Do you like soupy or do you like thicker? And of course, on the left is the Chef Boyardee, and on the right is the Kroger Macaroni and Beef. So right now, definitely the Kroger's is looking better. But who knows if it tastes better or not. The Chef Boyardee is looking mighty soupy, but this stuff just might taste amazing. Let's get a closer look at these and see what we're getting ourselves into. And this is the soupy beefaroni. And I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just looks like macaroni soup. And let's see if there's any actual beef in here. Yeah, there's some chunks of beef. Yeah, there we go. There's some chunks of beef in there. So, I mean, really, it doesn't look bad. Okay, so let's take a close look at the Kroger's and see what we're getting into here. It looks better just because it's thicker. But let's see if we can find some meat in here. I know in the can it looked like there was some meat, and I'm really kind of having trouble finding some in here. It looks like it might be just all mixed up in with the sauce. So as always, it really doesn't matter what this stuff looks like. Well, it does kind of matter what this stuff looks like. But really, the most important thing is how this stuff tastes. So we're going to start with the Chef Boyardee Beefaroni, and we're going to give this a shot. So we're going to get like a small fork full of the Chef Boyardee Beefaroni, and let's see how this is. That's actually pretty good. Not a really strong flavor, not a lot of spices, but it's just a very, I don't know, kind of what you expect from Chef Boyardee. But I just wish it was thicker. And I think if it was thicker and the water content was down, it would really bring out the flavor more of this. So let's bring up the Kroger brand and let's see how this tastes. And oh yeah, the Kroger really sticks to the fork. I have no problem getting stuff on there. So let's go with the Kroger brand and see how this tastes. Not bad. It is a different flavor, a completely different flavor. But as for right now, I can't say which one is better. This Chef Boyardee has a bit more of a tangy taste to it, more of a tomato taste. So let's try it again and see if I can discover anything else about this. So here we go one more time with the Chef Boyardee. Yeah, it starts off with a tanginess, kind of a sweetness, and then the taste just kind of falls off towards the end. There's not a whole lot of flavor backing up that tomato taste or that tangy taste that's in there. So let's try the Kroger brand one more time. We'll try to get a nice fork full of that, which is no problem. It just kind of sticks right to the fork. So here we go with the Kroger brand one more time. And this too has a good taste, more of a savory flavor, less of a tangy taste, but also again, the flavor just kind of drops off towards the end. So you get more of a meat taste, I'd say, in the Kroger brand, less of a tangy taste, and maybe more of a cheese taste. Neither one of these have a really strong taste. I'm really having trouble figuring out which one of these I like the best. What I think would really be the winner, if you mix both of these together, then I think you're going to have the best of both worlds. You're going to have the tanginess of the Chef Boyardee with the meaty, cheesy, savory flavor of the Kroger. So yes, I think both of these mixed together would be pretty darn good. And then maybe if you cooked a little bit longer and boiled out some of this moisture, after that you might actually have a really good bowl of macaroni when it's all said and done. But we have to have a winner. And yes, we do have a winner. Based on taste, based on value, and based on texture. So all those combined, the winner is the Kroger Macaroni and Beef.